Hello, I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to my channel, Movie Junkie. I will be reviewing Deb's House R&B Behind the Mask. Okay, it's about team building and opening up and trusting the process to make it to success. So Miss Deb throws an R&B masquerade dinner where there will be important people who work in the music industry who will be wearing masks, and the ladies unknowing have to network with the people, and each team must collect the most coins, and whoever collects the most coins will be able to rehearse and perform their song. And the person who loses must perform right on the spot. The ladies have 15 minutes to create a song and perform it. The purple team is Daisha, Audrey, and Amber. The green team is Kimberly, Ashley, and AJ. And Kimberly is highly upset that Ashley and AJ is on her team. Kimberly had me rolling during this episode. Miss Deb is looking for the modern TLC, and I know Miss Deb gotta be lying. You would never find another TLC in this world. Let me tell you, TLC was the best that ever did it. We would never find another like them. I don't care what nobody say. They ain't no girl group today that could come close to TLC. They was the best at what they did. Ain't nobody could top them. As a female group, nobody in this industry could top TLC. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody see. Miss Deb says the reason why there is no girl group today is because women don't work together. Do you agree with Miss Deb? I do not. I believe that is not true. Do you agree that is true what Miss Deb is saying? I disagree with that. I believe women in the music industry can work together. But it is the men in the music industry who breaks up the women's group by pinning women against each other. These men get to sleep with one of the women in the group, and they whisper in their ear, knowing that they are the star and they don't need the other girls in the group. And this is how drama gets started, okay? We just see this time after time. People in the music industry pinning the group members against one another. And we even seen it in Dream Girls with Effie White. Effie, baby. And they made Dina the star, okay? This happens all the time. And it's not just with girl groups. This is also with boy groups too. These are why the groups don't last. The ladies arrive and they are sharp. People are in their masks and they are greeted by Wally Esco, a founder and director of Sportsman Brandon, and Nelson Martinez, who's an entrepreneur. They greet the ladies. I applaud the ladies because I feel like they did way better than I would ever did. I feel like the purple team had more of advantage over the green team. To me, the purple team seemed like they was more outgoing anyway. They was more confident about themselves. And the green team, to me, they seemed more laid back, more shy. They wasn't like more of a people person to me. So the purple team won the most coins over the green team. But I think each team did an excellent job. They did better than I would ever have because that is not my calling to mingle with people. That is not my calling. And we need to give these ladies a round of applause. They did phenomenal. Phenomenal. Did I hear Amber right? She said she discovered that she had autism at the age of 20. Is that even possible? I thought doctors are supposed to discover if you have a delay at an early age so they could give you the proper therapy and put you in the proper class setting. Why is Amber now discovering that she had autism at the age of 20? So the purple team win the most coins. The green team performs. They did an excellent job. They killed it. For this to be a 15-minute to create a song and harmonize, I think both teams knocked it out of the ballpark. in my opinion. The ladies are at the house, and JoJo, the dancer, the choreographer, will be coming over to teach them each team how to do a dance routine. The state that somebody was cooking on the show, that is looking good. I said, somebody know how to cook in that house. You better go, girl. You better cook your butt off. And I believe it was Audrey cooking. Audrey looked like she know how to cook. That steak was looking good. Kimberly was being too real. She was being too real. And I confess, she was letting everybody. She was rounding off on everybody, child. Kimberly is something else. She had me rolling. Because she was not holding back on nobody, okay? She was like, Ashley and AJ is the weakest link. She was like, Audrey is phony. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Kimberly was not here for the BS. She was not playing. I said with singing, choreography is not really needed. There's a lot of famous celebrities who do not dance and they sing and they just stand in the middle and that's all they do is sing. Okay? So that's not really necessary to have choreography. But if you can sing and dance, that is an advantage over other singers and is a plus. But do you really need dance? Not really. That's why they have background dancers for them. You sing and the background dancers dance for you. You could tell the purple team is the stronger team over the green team. Because, let me tell you, when JoJo was showing them the dance routine for the purple team, it clicked and they got it. It's like they are fast learners. You know what I'm saying? They fast learners. They memorize it. And they work together. And then when it came to AJ and Ashley and Kimberly was getting frustrated because AJ did not want to do the dance. She didn't even want to try to do the dance. And me, I'm not about favoritism. I'm about equal people pulling their equal weight. You're not going to get over because you think you're white, AJ. That's just me. I don't know if AJ think because she white, she don't need to do what the other black people to do. If the black people must learn to dance, the white lady must learn to dance too. If nobody is going to get away, everybody must pull their equal weight. I do not believe in favoritism. Everybody that's in a group must pull their weight in the group. That's just my opinion. If the black people have to learn how to learn the choreography, why are you not able to learn the choreography? It's called practice. But at the end of the day, Miss Deb comes into the house and the ladies perform. And to me, you could see that the purple team was way stronger because not only did they dance, they created a song, okay? I said, baby, that is professionalism and talented, honey. Where you could create a song and dance. And then the green team, Miss Dib had to show AJ, even though you don't know the choreography, still do something. It don't have to be what the lady showed you, but still show movement. And I feel like Miss Deb has compassion for the ones who've been through the most on this show. And it's understandable to have compassion. There's nothing wrong with empathy and compassion for somebody who don't know how to do something. But at the end of the day, the purpose is try. Black people don't have that luxury. We must be good at things at all times. We can't be mediocre. Okay? And I don't expect that from my white team member in my group either. I don't accept mediocre. Like, if we gotta learn to dance, you gotta learn it too. Okay? Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. And I appreciate Miss Deb giving advice. That's the problem in life. When somebody don't know something, you teach them. Okay? I don't know everything either. And we could learn from one another. You think kids, these little toddlers, they teach me a lot of stuff. I don't know a lot. We could learn from each other. Women could learn from men and men could learn from women. That is a part of society that we learn from each other. The youth could learn from the elders and the elders could learn from the youth. We all don't know everything. A part of time, things are changing. It's evolving and things is becoming different. We could learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? That the ladies were reminiscent of where they started and how far they came. that it's less people in the house, and they feel like, dang, who is going to go home? The drama goes down in the house. The assistant arrives to weigh in on the ladies to see what they feeling and what they think and how they work as a group. The purple team work very well, and they feel like they bounce ideas off each other and they pull their weight. Everybody pull their weight in teamwork. And the other team on the other hand is just falling apart. Cause Kimberly just went off. She just went off. She was like, it's not fair. I feel like y'all put me in the weakest link with the 2. And you put the 3 strongest people together. And you put me with the 2 weakest links. Kimberly is basically saying that whoever put them together, the thought, is trying to sabotage her by putting Ashley and AJ together with her. And I thought that was freaking funny. But do you think Kimberly was wrong in what she did? I don't think Kimberly was wrong. Kimberly felt a way and she expressed it herself. That was having boundary. She felt like she was being played and she spoke up for herself. That's one thing I respect about Kimberly. She's going to speak on how she feels. And I respect that. But sometimes Kimberly could seem like she coming off being disrespectful to the other contestants. To me, that's just my opinion. And Ashley says that. And Ashley and AJ actually stands up for themselves against Kimberly. And that's what I respected. They defended themselves against the accusations, against what Kimberly was claiming against them. I think that's important in a team. This shows one team could work well together and you could get a successful result. The other team did not work well together, but also got a successful result. Every team is not going to be all buddy and smiley. It's going to be difficulty. And you still got to come up with the end result. And let's come up with the song. And they did it. And they executed that well. Even though she felt like Ashley and AJ was the weakest link, because she said she kept having to help Ashley with her songwriting, and she said that's what you're supposed to be. Okay, in life, everybody is not going to be on point with songwriting. Like every writer in life has a writer block. Hello. You're not going to be perfect at everything all the time. And there's nothing wrong with helping, even though you're in competition with one another. There's nothing wrong with helping your competitor. That's just my opinion, even if you are in competition. Only the best person will win, even if you help the person out. And I said, how many times you ever been on a team and you didn't like the person you work with and you still had to do team building, and still the end goal is get the work done by the deadline that it need to be. Sometimes you're gonna have to help people out because they slacking. They dead weight on the team sometimes. That happens. You get somebody who's dead weight and you gotta do all the work sometimes. But the point is to call people out and saying, hey, you're not pulling your weight. We need more from you in this team. You know what I'm saying? If you don't call people out, how are they going to know to do better if you're not saying anything? And that's what I like about Kimberly. She spoke up for herself. She felt like her team member was dead weight. And her team members say that is not so. And they explain how they function and how they process. I don't know if you get it, you don't get it. I don't know. What I like about this show is that they show the highlight of networking with people because you don't know who people are and you don't know who could advance your career. And that team building does not have I in team. You need members of a team to get to the success that you need. Also, you should be able to trust your team members, and there's nothing wrong with helping out the weakest team. The weakest person on your team might not be the strongest, but they can contribute a little to help to get the team where the team need to be. How they say the teamwork make the dream work. If everybody pull their weight, what we could do, we could have everybody moving together for the greater cause could make much success. You don't have to do everything alone. You don't have to put people down to get successful. And there's nothing wrong with calling somebody out if they lacking, because that's holding them accountable. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.